I was browsing through the Google Play app for games you can play to earn money, and I stumbled across this game called Lootchest that claims to pay out every 3 hours. So I downloaded it and played it for 1 hour a day for 1 week to see how much money I could actually earn. And you can be the judge if it's worth playing or not. Now there are some good things about this game, like the fact that it actually does pay out, which I'll get into in a minute. However, there are also some bad things about this game as well that I'm also going to talk about. You know how you can play a game you love for hours and hours and it feels like you've only been playing for a few minutes? Well, this game is the opposite of that. Right off the bat, the gameplay and 2D side-scrolling format reminds me of Gimli, which was a total rug pull that is no longer with us. You remember Gimli, right? But I do like the idea of the game, so I tried to push past that and see what Lootchest had to offer. This is a very simple game, to put it lightly. You only have one character, and he's pretty weak. You can make him stronger by upgrading your equipment, which you're gonna constantly need to do to get through each level, because the bosses at the end are actually pretty tough. Destroying enemies will give you rewards like coins and keys, which are used to upgrade and open loot chests. The higher you upgrade the chest, the more rewards you can receive from it. This includes equipment, coins, and gems. Gems are important because they function as in-game currency and will automatically be converted into US dollars every 3 hours, then transferred directly into your PayPal account. There's also 3 checkpoints here that seem to give you more rewards if you get enough gems before the time runs out, but you can't tell how much it is because it doesn't say. That's a bad game design. You can earn more gems by following the tasks here, and if you have a task that requires upgrading a specific piece of equipment, you can watch an ad for 3 parts. And speaking of ads, this brings me to the not so good part about this game. I try to keep reviews on this channel as honest and unbiased as possible, and honestly, I have never seen so many ads in a game in my entire life. This goes beyond the threshold of greed, to the point where this game is pretty much unplayable. Now, I actually did test this app out for 7 hours, and I can tell you without a doubt that at least 70 to 80% of that time was spent just sitting there watching ads. In fact, within just 2 seconds of opening the game, I'm forced to watch an ad. If you want to receive your daily login rewards, you have to watch an ad, which is another really bad and greedy game design in my opinion. If you want more coins, watch ads. Need better armor? You guessed it, watch ads. And here's something that really annoys me. The entire game revolves around upgrading your equipment so you can progress, but every single time you upgrade something, you have to play one of these mini games that take up your time and make you watch more ads. And the rewards are deceitful too. Let me explain. You see how the gems in the corner here are worth more than the other gems? Yeah, well, it never lands on those gems in the corner. They're just there to make you more hopeful. And see these times 5 and times 10 rewards? Well, it only lands on times 2. Times 2 every single time. And I'm dead serious. In 7 hours of gameplay, it never landed on another number, just times 2. So that's annoying. And by the way, these aren't just 5 to 10 second ads. A lot of them are 30 to 60 seconds long and you can't skip them. No joke. So imagine sitting through a 60-second ad only to be forced to watch another ad after just 3 or 4 seconds of gameplay. That's what this game is. A wall of ads intermingled with a few seconds of gameplay in between. This is obviously not a game I would recommend playing as a source of income or even for fun. Especially not for fun. This was torture, and I'm still suffering from ad trauma. If a company wants to attract players to a game, this is not the way. It's great that you can actually cash out, sure, but here's the thing. This isn't a passive income earner. If you're not playing, you can't earn anything. And also, it seems that no matter how much I upgrade my character, the earnings don't increase, they just stay the same. And that's another bad game design. So these factors combined with the rabid onslaught of ads place this game into the no-go zone for me. Now let's talk about my earnings. Over a span of 7 days of gameplay, I made 3 withdrawals to my PayPal for a total of 72 cents. 7 hours of gameplay for 72 cents, so roughly over 10 cents an hour. This definitely isn't going to make you rich, but it's actually a little more than I expected, though I probably watched around 30 ads per hour at least, so if you consider the pay rate for every ad that you actually have to watch, this isn't very good. What is good about this game is how quick the withdrawals are. All 3 withdrawals hit my PayPal account within several minutes, which is really convenient. All in all, I'm gonna rate this game a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It has a great concept, real payouts, and fast withdrawals, but the amount of ads make it unplayable, and it definitely needs more upgrades and depth before I'd consider downloading it again. So I'm taking my 72 cents and moving on to another game. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see how much I earn from the next game I play, hit that like and subscribe button. And if there are any play to earn games that you'd like me to test and review, let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.